Good morning, dear children. Myself, Teacher Anju. Hope you all are very safe and in good health. Today, we are going to learn a lesson of EVS-I Science for Standard 5, Chapter 21, that is Busy at Work, our internal organs. Children, can you recall? Take a large sheet of thick paper about the height of a child in your class. Put it on the wall as shown in the picture and secure it with the tapes. Ask one student to stand against it and another to draw the outline. Now get other students to point out the right place of the following organs within the outline. Yeah, the brain, lungs, heart and stomach. Children, as you know, brain helps us to think. Lungs help us to breathe. Heart also helps us to breathe. And stomach, yeah, stomach helps us to digest our food. Now, recall the following details about each of the organ. The first question, in which cavity of the body is it situated? The second one, what is its function? Third one, which are the bones that protect it? Yeah, answer. First, brain. Brain is situated in the cranial cavity. Skull protects the brain. Brain controls all the movements of the body. Second one, lungs and heart. Pair of lungs and heart located between the lungs are well protected in thoracic cavity. Lungs helps to supply air that we breathe into entire body. Third one, stomach. Yeah, stomach is present in abdominal cavity. Stomach is not protected by bones, but strong muscular wall protects it. Food is stored for some times here and churned and partially digested. Now, the next one, children. Can you tell what bodily needs or sensation do you become aware of even though you are reading a book? Yeah, answer. We become aware of our breathing and palpitations of the heart that are going on. Sometimes some weird sound from stomach are audible. This indicates that some digestive activity is taking place in the body. Now children, the process like respiration, digestion go on inside the body continuously with the help of certain organs. Let us learn something about these processes and the organs that carry them out. The first one is respiration. Yeah, respiration. What do you mean by respiration, children? Yeah, the act or process of breathing, the inhaling of oxygen and the exhaling of carbon dioxide. We need air, water and food to live. It is necessary for the body to get a continuous supply of oxygen. Now children, from where we get this oxygen? Yeah, we get this oxygen from the air through breathing. That is why we breathe continuously. In our body, there are organs that carry out the work of respiration. Now children, this diagram shows our respiratory organs such as nose, trachea, windpipe, lungs, and diaphragm. When we inhale, the air from outside goes into the trachea and through its branches into the lungs. In the lungs, these branches divide further into smaller and smaller branches. At the end of the last branches, there are air sacs or alveoli. The incoming air fills the alveoli in the lungs. Okay, children? Now, children, what is diaphragm? Yeah, between the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity, there is an organ like a flexible sheet. It is called as the diaphragm. Now, the diaphragm and its movement. Children, when we exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and moves upwards, pushing out the air from the lungs. Your rib muscles become relaxed and your ribs moves in again, creating a smaller space in your chest. In short, children, when the diaphragm moves upwards, air in the lung is pushed out, and when the diaphragm moves downward, we breathe in and the incoming air fills the alveoli in the lungs. Okay, children? Now, the next one is exchange of gases. When the outside air reaches the alveoli, the oxygen in it passes into the thin blood vessels around the alveoli. With the blood, it is carried to all the parts of the body. At the same time, the carbon dioxide that is brought by the blood from the all parts of the body enters the air in the alveoli. So, children, when we exhale, the carbon dioxide is also given out with the air. In this way, an exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide gases take place in the alveoli. Now, children, do you know dust and smoke particles may be present in the air in the atmosphere? There may be disease producing microorganisms. Now, children, what is microorganism? Yeah, an organism that can be seen only through a microscope. Microorganisms include bacteria, protozoa, algae, and fungi. They are harmful for the body also. Now, children, how would you describe cilia? Yeah, the inner lining of the respiratory organs that has fine hair-like structure called cilia. Now let us see, children, what is mucus. On this inner lining, there is also a layer of a sticky substances called mucus. The dust and smoke particles stick to these substances. Thus, the harmful substances in the air cannot reach the lungs. Now, it's time for recap, children, what we have learned in this lesson. So far, children, today we have learned about a brief introduction about our internal organs. We have studied about processes like respiration, the diaphragm and its movement. We have also done the exchange of gases. Children, now remaining chapter we will continue in the next video. Thank you. Stay safe.